Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins.
Fans, welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go from Miami. Eskridge to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
I've heard from many of Tua's peers in the league that there's just not a more accurate guy. If you wanted to just do an accuracy test in the NFL, yeah, Tua's going to hit that target as much as anybody in the league. Avoiding injury and being available is really the only question mark now in Tua's career.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Going play action, Tagovailoa. His first throw is an interception. Picked off, Trey Amos. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock, all thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted 2nd in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Cox, this is Lane. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Commanders first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It'll actually head to that other sidelines.
He's going to tuck it and run. He's still going at the 30. And he literally gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, run for Koski-Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now it's 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Tua now from the gun. He finds its target. That's Hill. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he spins right by him. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Finds his back, A-Chan. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's a screen for A-Chan. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Well, I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. They send Samuel right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Give it to Krosky-Merritt. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on third. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And they're able to bring him down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Washington first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Commanders first down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This one's caught. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Daniels from the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's running for it. And this one doesn't go far. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with their chance. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Commanders set to take over. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Samuel comes in motion left. Crosby Merritt gets it from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels setting up the play action. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And a Commander's 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Crosby Merritt straight ahead. No room up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
13 more yards. That's another Washington 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and goal, Crosby Merritt. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Crosby Merritt again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Gay's kick is good. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. The tight end going in motion right. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Washington. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Daniels to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Going on 1st down, Daniels. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Daniels is going to throw again. Steps up, and he's running with it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a Washington 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. And it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Washington 1st down. 1st and goal, Washington.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Dolphins 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down, here's Tua. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Tua off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Has it in close. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Now he takes it. It's a gain of 11 there, that picks up the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This will be from 52 yards. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Krosky Merritt on his own read. Free inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He puts a air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Gay's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Eskridge on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And just not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I
wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Going play action, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Waddle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Tagovailoa again. Dumped off to his running back. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that side.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down carry for Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Von Miller.
He was brought down by Von Miller. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Throwing this one deep across the field. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd down and 10. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, a 2-yard run on 1st down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Achane on the toss right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Working near his goal line. Here's a screen for Achane. And this winds up being an Excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
With Achane here out of the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's low and bounces short of his man. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's tackled for a short gain. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, they need 7. Quickly out wide, Daniels. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Catch made. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Trying to throw this from the gun. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion right. 2nd down give to Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 27, Dolphins 13.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Tua now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
At the 47-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Blitz coming, Tua. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Washington.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Sending a receiver left. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniel's going to keep it. And he'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. He'll throw it. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Commanders up by 8. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Final kneel down here, and that should put a bow on this one. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Miami.